I hope everybody's doing well today. Today is going to be a quick message about Jesus, aka Yahuwah, his real name. Like I said, I'm not going to make this one very long, just be very quick. So basically, the letter J, of course, didn't come around to 1524. Now let's do the math. If Yahuwah was born, they say somewhere between 3 or maybe 6, and then the BC is used to throw people off. But basically in the year of 3 or 6, that's where he was basically born. 3 comes before 1524. So what does that tell you? It tells you that some men who were sitting back writing the scriptures, which it is, I have to admit, at certain times, these men are corrupt. They're trying to hide the real name. And the real name, of course, would be hidden, because I know a lot of people want to ask, well, what benefit does it do them to hide his real name? The word God or Jesus is basically Greek. Once again, the name God or Jesus is basically Greek. They're trying to hide his true identity for what he really is an African-American, what it sounds like. And if you don't believe me, all you need to do is go to Revelation chapter 1, verses 14 through 17. I've spoken on this many of times, and I need to say this one more time about his depiction. It says that his head and hair were white like wool, white as snow. His eyes were flames of fire. His feet were like polished bronze. So once again, I'm sick and tired of going to these places and seeing some white man with blue eyes and brown hair. And it's these punks like Caesar Borgia, and it's a whole bunch of other ones who keep trying to twist the real image of Yahuwah. I'm frustrated, and I can't keep screaming this, but I have to do it until I don't have any more breath in me. Yahuwah was not white. He was an African-American. Once again, his name was changed in 1524. That goes to tell you everything you need to know. That his name was changed in 1524 for, I guess, God or Jesus, and basically to try to turn his name Greek. Now, let me say this too real quick. Also in the scriptures, it does mention, it says that Jesus, the son of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob. I agree. That was used to show, because there were a whole bunch of false gods and stuff around there at that time. So in that scripture, that was used to show his real identity, because there were so many false religions, false gods, and he had to prove that he was the father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And then let me just say this too real quick about the whole Jesus of Nazareth kind of thing. Some of this information, I would advise that you guys Google it yourself. I know that I'm 100% right on this, but it's always good to double check. But the Jesus Christ of Nazareth was also written to show his real identity and who he really was, to, depict him from all these other false gods. Once again, I can't stop screaming this. I'm going to say this one more time. I'm going to wrap this up. Those other men who sat around, I want to say it's the Council of Nicaea or something like that. Guys, don't be fooled. Yes, they did take some of these books out of the Bible to try to hide some of this information. But it's just ridiculous at what these men are trying to do to get us, give up early and not really want to search for Yah. But this is the quest. You got to search for these answers, because when you pray, you don't want to be praying to a man that's not the real creator who really created us. Don't pray to this white Jesus. And once again, I'm not knocking anybody who's white or black or Mexican who think that that's him. But I'm telling you right now, you'll be surprised when we all pass away on Judgment Day and you look and see him with your own 2 eyes. And it's not this white man, black hair and blue eyes. You guys take care. This message is about Yahuwah HaMashiach. That is his real name, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I hope you learned something from this message. Have a good night.